What's up, guys? It's Cameron, and today I'm doing something a little bit different. I am recording a chess game, a rapid game, specifically for YouTube. I had been reposting some of my Twitch VODs to YouTube, and I just don't think that translates as well, especially when I'm interacting with chat and you're watching it not live. So I want to start a series kind of similar to like Jamie's Journey to 2000 or Chess with Patrick, just playing games, talking about my thought process. And I started that video laughing because I tried starting one of these videos and then I played about 20 minutes of the game, realizing that I wasn't recording audio to the video. So I'm extra cautious of that now. I'm good. I won that game. And if I win this game, I will hit a peak all-time rapid rating for myself on chess.com. So we're going to give it another go, recording my voice this time and see if I can hit a peak rating. The last game was a D4 game. We'll see what my opponent plays here. They play E4, so I'm going to play the Caro-Kann. We're probably going to get the exchange variation. I think most people are a little too afraid to play knight C3 here, just because I can chop this pawn. Oh my gosh. And as I say that, I'm proven wrong. So I'm going to develop my light square bishop, get it outside of the pawn chain, look for knight f6, see if maybe they end up taking. They don't. I'll play knight f6 here. It's pretty common for them to play e5, which is okay. Then I just play knight f d7 and try and undermine their pawn center with a move like d4 eventually. Or sorry, that would be c5. Move like e5, knight f d7, d4, c5 right away. If takes, then e6, and I'm going after that. So we'll see. The last game I got a little bit behind on time, but I did have a better position. So we'll see. We'll see how white wants to play it here. I wonder if taking would have been more appropriate. Wow, so they just jumped the knight in right away. So I think I'm going to take here. And I think e6 is most appropriate. That way I've got this nice pawn chain. Yeah, his knight is here. It's actually not protected. So maybe I should consider going after that. He could defend it easily with a move like d4, so maybe that doesn't make sense. I think I will just play e6. Everything's defended. And maybe look for knight bd7 or possibly knight d6, or sorry, bishop d6. We'll see. Okay, so there we get d4. I'm very tempted to just play c5 right away. Again, trying to undermine that pawn center. If here it takes. I don't hate that idea. He can't really defend that pawn. I guess he could move his knight back, which would probably make sense. I think I am going to play c5 right away and see what they decide to do. Okay, so there's a nice little, can I just take here though? Or I could take this way. Just take with the knight. It's probably most appropriate. Or I could take. I don't think that works. Take, and then where's he going to put this knight? Maybe just here. I think it makes most sense to take this pawn with my knight. Again, I don't want to run into a discovery on my king. I think that would go pretty poorly for me. I should be okay to just take this knight back with my queen. I think this is okay. Maybe I should have paused, but this seems all right. This seems okay for me. If takes, I can take back. I'm still looking at a lot of the same developing moves that I would have liked to have played just a few moves ago before that pawn takes. I think this kind of transposes in a way to the exchange Caro, except he doesn't have his light square bishop, which is typical to like pin my knight that's on c6. So I think black is okay here. I'm actually also threatening this pawn. I don't know if I'd actually be bold enough to take it. Seems risky, but so they just castle and get rid of that altogether. Now I can take this pawn. I wonder if there's any way that I can keep it. It feels risky. Maybe I just play this first. Because where's he going to put the knight? He's probably got to go here. Attacking the knight. I don't think he's got any sack ideas here. I can just take. Everything is defended. Except this. This is a weak point. And this would be a weak point afterwards. I'm thinking here. I'm imagining he wants to bring his rook over here. Because after takes, I think I am going to develop my dark square bishop first. See where he wants to put the knight. If he slides this over, then I'll probably just take. So that there's no discovery like this. Rook over, take, maybe this. In which case I would take here. So I think that would be bad for white. Checking to make sure my audio is still recording. That's good. I'm not too far behind on the clock. I think knight f3, then takes, then rook over, and I need to get castled. I don't like where my king is. I'd like to get my other knight into the game as well. I think castling will be my next move if knight f3. I just don't like my king in the open. Knight f3, castles, rook d1, maybe develop the knight. If something like if takes, I can always just take it with the queen. We've caught up on the clock, which is good. Okay, so I think that's a mistake. Seems like a mistake to me. Take with check. Or maybe I just play this. I like taking with check here, but then after this, here, feels a little sketchy. Something tells me, though, it was a mistake. Maybe I play knight here. Maybe he'll drop it back, defending this pawn. Take. Probably take. Actually, I'm going to develop my knight. I just don't like this b7 pawn being weak. I'm probably going to end up with an isolated pawn because of it. I can take this with check. Should I take it with the... I should take it probably with the bishop. If I take it with the queen and he blocks this way, is there any tactics? Take, blocks, take, then just castle. And he's got a weak king, and I have an isolated pawn. It's going to be a pretty even battle from there. Take with check. I'm just assuming it's this. If I take with the queen, it's still going to be that. And where would I go from there? I just don't like that so much, so I will take with check. I'm imagining bishop e3. Yes. And yeah, here I kind of have a decision to make, because if I trade, is that better for me or worse? I think his next move is going to be putting a rook on this open file. So maybe I should just castle. Castle, if a rook over, I can take this with check and then get my queen out of there. Finding a good place for the queen, though, is going to be a little bit of a challenge. I think I'm going to castle. If I castle, rook over, take with check, take, and then where do I want to put my queen? Yeah, it's just not the best. Castle, rook over, take with check. I wonder if I go here. Because then he can't take. I would win his queen. If I go here, he can't add another defender. I guess he plays the rook here. Take, take, take. Maybe that's better. Here, he can't give check, which is nice. Let's see how he responds to that. I think he's got to play rook f3, bishop takes, rook takes, queen takes here probably. But then if this, can I get my queen out of the way? I can go back here somewhere, or maybe all the way back to b8, go after this pawn. I think I'm liking that. Okay. Take. Can I take here? Let's start by taking, because now the pin doesn't work. Could I take this? Are there any complications? Could I get my king or queen back to safety? Without, but takes then here, and I'm going to lose this pawn. So I will trade. And yeah, I think instead of castling, I'm considering just stepping my king up to get my rooks connected. Or castling long. That would put a rook on the open D file. I kind of like that. Putting a rook on the open D file, get my king over here to this isolated pawn, help out with the defense. I'm going to do that. This will be a very interesting endgame. Even material, I think you'd probably want white here just because you have the slightly better pawn structure. I've got 2 isolated pawns on the queen side, which is kind of why I put my king over here. And I wonder, I mean, he could think about this, challenging for the file, in which case I probably should take it. What's the idea here? Maybe something like this? Or, I don't know why he would put it on that file. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense, because now I'm considering here. If here, he can't go, all 3 of these squares are covered. Huh. Weird move by white. Weird move by white. I'm not really sure if I want to play rook d2 or simply here. I was thinking rook d7, but this square is covered, so I'm just trying to think of what is his rook trying to do on this file. I have every single one of these squares covered by a pawn or my king. So I don't think he has an intention of going to b4. So I'm going to get up in here. He can't even challenge me because then I'm just taking this pawn. A very curious move from white. And maybe I'm missing something, but I don't think it makes a lot of sense. I wonder if he steps his rook up, in which case I'd probably give a check and have him step back and then take this open file again and go for the same idea. Yeah. So what's white's best plan here? I'm already just threatening to take this pawn. So maybe c3. He certainly wouldn't want to play this. It's very passive. He might want to play rook c3, threaten this pawn. I would step up. Then he could maybe start throwing his own pawns forward. I'd be looking to double. I am not entirely sure if I was white, what would I play? I'm threatening this pawn. White's not really threatening anything. I wonder if f5, I would take, and then this is kind of lose. Maybe I play f6. If I can stay more active, I feel like I've got a better chance. Okay, so he instead plays c4. But I can get my rook actually behind that pawn, then bring this rook to the open file. I think that's what I'll do first. Just put my rook behind it. If this, then I'm taking and doubling up his pawns, and then I think I have a better chance in the endgame. Let's play that pretty quickly. I was able to make up some time there. They spent almost 2 minutes on that move. My next move is going to be rook d8, even if he plays something like this. Because if takes, I would take back. Ah, but then he can play this move, which is pretty annoying. If rook d1, then maybe I just take the pawn. Whoa. So he does play f5. Take, take, take. Rook f7, hitting both of these pawns. Can I just play rook d8 and look to get in here? Here, takes, here, threatening mate in 3. I think that's what I'm going to do. Now I'm threatening mate in 3. And I think he's going to lose a rook in order to defend this mate threat. Or he could play this. Ah, then I can take this pawn, and I can take both of these pawns. Yeah, rook g3. Pretty passive, but I get to take this pawn. Take, 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 take. Let's just take there. Take, he's probably taking this pawn. Oh, he can't take that pawn. He can't even take that pawn. Yeah, white is in a really bad position here because this rook is stuck on the G file completely. Oh, hold on. No, he has mate. No, he doesn't. Gosh, I almost thought it was mate. I can block it. Wow, I was not paying attention. Okay, I mean, this is my only move. Pre-move the capture. I wonder if I mess this up. I mean, I think taking, yeah, we take back. It's really the only choice. He's going to take probably the A pawn is the one he should take. Then I would go here, threaten this pawn. He could defend it. If rook up, then I'm going to start working my king in. Get my king centralized. I like where my rook is because it's keeping his king out of the game. Same for him. I'm trying to decide which pawn I think it makes the most sense to take. Probably this one. Maybe here going after this pawn. Here takes. I can get my rook behind his pawn. Probably something like this, but then I can step my king up, which would be really nice. I'm going to get, oh, he's probably going to be able to play this. Or if here, this. No, that doesn't make sense. I'm going to start working my way over here with the king. This is probably better for white if I had to guess, just because he has connected pawns, but it's not super clear. Because here, then this. I think I've got to put my rook here, though. I think I do need to put my rook here. Yeah, that makes sense. I gotta step my king this way. Hmm. What is he gonna do here? Step his king up? And I think I'm just like shuffling my rook would be my best bet. If he takes this pawn, I'm taking his pawn with check. Oh, he can't take that pawn because I'm defending it. He could play here, but then I'm taking his rook. G5, I'm taking this pawn with a double threat. Okay, so he does play that. I think I'm playing this. But the problem with this is, no, you still can't take this pawn. Can I give check? Or I can give check. Here, check. I could just play here. Then you could play this. If here, no, that doesn't work. Oh, I wonder if he's going to get in here. Actually, I'm going to go here. Because if he tries to get in here, protecting his rook to play this, I think I can just play this. And can I push this pawn now? Maybe I should prevent him from playing this pawn move by going here. He cannot still play that because I'm taking his rook. If I go here, he's probably going back here. If I go here, can he go here? I would just slide over, protect. Oh, you can't play that. Yeah, I'm going to start with this. I still have 5 minutes. I've like kind of feel like I'm in time pressure because I'm usually in time pressure in these kinds of scenarios. It's probably drawn, but I'd like to start pushing my pawn. I think I can make this a little complicated from my side too. We're probably just going to get a draw by repetition. Ooh, none of the above. I still want to keep his king cut off. Maybe just here. And I'm going to start looking to push this pawn. He could play this, but he still cannot play h6 because he's going to lose the defense of that rook. Maybe here. Maybe. Then I could give check. Step up, take. Then it's probably drawn. Oh, no, not really. Because if I take this pawn, he's going to promote. That's okay. I think I'm playing here. He doesn't have a lot of good moves. He cannot play h6. He has no pawn moves. I've got these squares covered. My rook is defended. Okay. Oh, I guess if here, then he can play that. If here, check. Here, check, take, check. I guess I'm losing this pawn. If here, check, take. Yeah, I think I'm screwed now. Yeah. Here, then this. Here. I can't take. I could give check, take. I think it's got to be here. I'm just trying to see if I can squeak out a draw. Because his move has got to be h6. Check, take. Or could I take? That doesn't work. Yeah, I think this is lost for me. My king's cut off. Check, take. Get my king down here. He's stepping up. Here, check. Here, and then it's almost mate. Can I give a check? I can still give this check. I'm wondering if I might be able to draw it. Because he's got to keep defending this pawn. I don't think I can draw it. Can I give a check here? Then he steps over, check. I guess I can bring my rook down. That's what I'm going to do. I don't know, because he can't play g6. He can't give check. He could slide this over. Okay. Can I do this? I don't think so. Take. I don't think my king is going to be doing enough. Because he wants to be able to play g6. If I play that, what happens if h7? Take with check. Here, I'm over here. I'd love for him to defend with that rook, but I don't think he will because he's cutting my king off by keeping it there. I think that's a mistake. Oh, I did not see that move. King h4. Yeah, I think that's GG's. Mm-hmm. Wow. Dang. I didn't see King G4 or King H4. Okay. There's nothing I don't think there's anything I can do. I can't protect. I can't give check. I can't give check. He's just going to promote. I will play on. I'll finish this out until it's like definitely dead lost for me. Yeah. That's a resign. Wow. That is unfortunate. Let's look at how that game went. Let me turn the evaluation on the lines off first and see. Yeah, this was an interesting move. I think taking is the right move. I'll leave the evaluation on just to see, but I'll keep the lines off for now. Ooh. Engine did not like c5 there. Interesting, because of just, I wonder why. Yeah, I think I know why, because if I take back, he can give this check. Right? I guess I could go here and it's okay. So let's go back to why c5 is a bad move. Just e takes d5. Yeah, and then bishop takes is not good. Because of this, e takes d5 or queen b5 check, like I said, but here. And I can't take back because of the discovery. So in the actual game, d4, c5, e takes d5, knight takes d5. I wonder if he should have just taken here. Queen f3, hitting the knight and that weak pawn that I was talking about earlier in the game. So I got a pass by him not seeing that. Wow, another bad move. Sending the evaluation. And what am I missing by that? Like this? No. Is it just check? Yeah, must be. Check. I can't really defend this way. Can I take? Yeah. I have to step up probably. Oh, no. What is the best move? King f8. Wow. So that's a sad move. Okay, I did not see that. Neither did he. Fortunately, it stayed pretty even. And here I was debating, should I trade or should I take this pawn? I thought about taking that pawn, but that didn't seem appropriate because this rook move. And yeah, hiding my queen kind of becomes annoying. I guess I could have defended this way, huh? I didn't really see that during the game. Evaluation doesn't change much by trading. And here I castled long, putting my rook on the open file. That felt like a bad move. Engine agrees. Like I said, I have all of these squares covered. I bring my rook up. Oh, that wasn't the right move either. Should I have just doubled? G6. G6, rook E8, rook H, D8. Okay, so doubling up. And here I decided not to take, which is okay. Takes up here. And this might have been my downfall. Yeah, that is where it went wrong for me. Rather than just capturing back here, still would have been even. I'm still threatening here. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I thought I could keep it even. I wonder if at any point could I have drawn this. I wonder if I should have been pushing my pawn. King F2, King G2, Rook G6. Oh no. For me, C5, King E8, E5. So C5, yeah, just trying to, I guess, counterattack. No. Yeah, I'm going to have to study this one in depth a little bit more. Here, I had better chances for a draw. Rook D5, Rook A5, Rook B5. So just keeping my rook on this rank. Instead, okay, here's drawn again. What's the idea? Give check, maybe? Check. But then I thought this. Check, takes. Rook D4 check. Isn't that what I played in the game? Or no? No. Yeah. So I had a draw. Here. Let me just click into the line and see what it says. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. How do I... Rook D4 check, King E3, Rook D5, Rook F6 check. Let's just play it. Rook D4 check. God, every time it scrolls back down. King E5. Rook D5 check. Yeah. Rook D4 check. King G3. Rook D5. Rook F6 check. King G8. Rook takes g5. Oh, no. King g8. Rook takes e6. Here. Rook d6 check. King f7. Yeah, just always trying to prevent this. Because then the king's got to come step up, right? King f4. Yeah. And I think we run into like a very similar situation. I just didn't see that during the game, but something I should pay attention to, because I think the general idea is not allowing these pawns to advance. Because when he gave this check, what did I do? I was thinking about going here, but that's bad because he can just give check again, and I'm kind of screwed. Yeah. No, that's not right. Check, probably. I guess. Yeah, check here, and I'm kind of screwed. Yeah, okay. Well, that's an unfortunate game for my first YouTube recording, but I thought it was an instructional end game. Definitely I can learn from it. I really should have calculated a little bit longer right here on this move. Taking seemed more appropriate. I was kind of just worried about something like this, but I guess I could always play this. I mean, if he gave check, then I just step up. Or take. Yeah, again, it's still drawn. I just made a mistake in the calculation right here. And I had 6 minutes, so there's probably no excuse for that. But yeah, unfortunate. Okay, well, thanks for sticking around. Wow, that's a 47-minute long video. I'll be interested to hear how that goes. Let me know if you enjoyed this game or if you like content like this. I'm going to try and do these, maybe once or twice a week. So give me a shout. Let me know what you think. Until then, take care.